going to be for the earth signs. So, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Here we go. All right. Oh, and about the lighting, it's kind of cloudy here right now, and the clouds keep going over the sun. Sometimes it'll be really bright. Sometimes it'll be extremely dark. It was really dark in the last video that I uploaded. It's not quite as dark now, and I kind of like it, so I'm going to leave it like this. It's my channel. I can do whatever I want. All right, so I have the number 10. I have Libra, and I have Mercury. The other signs to see on here are Pisces. I've also got the moon, and I've got the number 7. So the numbers 10 or 7 could be significant to you. A Libra or a Pisces could be significant. Or you could have either one of those things in your chart, Mercury or the moon, however it goes with you. But here we go. The Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's funny. The King of Cups, honestly, can sometimes be interpreted as either Pisces or a Libra. So, all right. Oof. All right. Okay. So overall, I have the 6 of Wands, and that's good. That's victory. That's success. That is, you know, it's a very happy card. Celebration card sometimes. So regardless of the other cards, there is victory after this. It might not seem like it at first. King of Cups is very controlled in their emotions, but with the 2 of Swords underneath of it, it's like a blocked river. It's like a dam. So this could be stagnating emotions over this situation, and you could just be feeling just all kinds of bad. There's not a way to really sugarcoat the 9 of Swords. For some of you, you could be missing someone. This, you know, because I have the sun back here and then followed out with the 9 of Swords, it's almost like, where did they go? Like, where did my sunshine go? Almost type of thing. But it's not forever. So like up here, I have the 6 of Wands. Wands are very fleeting energy, and the good thing about the Swords is they can just be thoughts. So like this could just be like terrible thoughts, could be a bad dream, something like that. Or it's just disappointment. Severe disappointment over something. Like maybe something at first seemed really, really good, and now it's like, oh shit, how did we get here? So I'm gonna look more, because but again, however bad it seems right now, with the sun and the 6 of Wands, this too shall pass, is what I'm getting from these. So tell me about the King of Cups. All right. 9 of Swords again. Okay, so somebody could be feeling really guilty. Somebody could be in their feelings and just really, really regretting a situation. Someone could have blocked somebody with this 2 of Swords down here. Maybe that's the reason for feeling this regret. But the King of Cups is very passive. He's not overt with his emotions. He kind of just, you know, it's like just floating along the surface. And maybe that's what some of you are doing right now. Maybe you're just trying to keep emotions surface level, because if you were to, you know, sink down into them, it would be really painful for you. Something happened. I'm going to get to that card here, but now that's funny. I have the 9 of Swords and the Sun. And then when I went to go clarify why someone would be feeling like this, I have the 9 of Swords and the Sun. I think this is reminiscing on happier times, brighter times, and feeling despair because of it. I guess because it's no longer there. Like I said, maybe you had to block this person. Maybe this person blocked you. But, you know, you're basically what you're trying to do is just keep yourself afloat and keep yourself out of your feelings. Because if you were to let your guard down and let these feelings in, you would be in a world of hurt. Or vice versa. If someone, you know, if you're dealing with someone, maybe they seem calm and cool and collected on the surface, because if they were to allow those emotions, they'd be the 9 of Swords. Ain't nobody having a good time in this card, you know. So let me see. Tell me more about the sun. Showing up in your own reading, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, in the past, this was a long, when I say long, how do I say it? A very enduring happiness that you felt with this person, or that you felt in the past. Like something, it was really, really good for a while. It was steady, it was stable. Summertime, like hot pavement in the summer. It was just nice. I don't know why that's coming out, but I feel like I need to say it. You know, when like it's hot outside, and you know, maybe you just have to walk out to your car, and like you feel your bare feet on the pavement, and it's warm from the sun. It's just nice. It's kind of like that. It's like, oh yeah, that feeling. Maybe that's the way that you felt with this person. Maybe when you were around them, it was like, yes, this is it. And you know, it was like that for a while. And then something changed suddenly here with this Knight of Wands. Either someone came in, someone went out, but whatever it was, it's almost like it ruptured whatever this nice, warm, fuzzy feeling was. Y'all can't catch a break. I have 9 of Swords energy again with the 2 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. But the 7 of Swords is reversed, so someone could have blocked someone after finding something out, or you could have blocked something after finding something out. But whatever this is the source of the regret. Whatever was found out and resulted in this no contact, because to me, the 2 of Swords, she doesn't say anything and she ain't saying nothing. She's not moving. It's like, whatever I found out, it's like, you know what? Access denied, almost. And you're not letting this person back in, or they're not letting you back in, and it's causing somebody to be in the 9 of Swords. It's causing a lot of despair and judgment. Okay, so I don't know what went on, but it's like, if you take it how it resonates, if you did something, if you were found out and this person blocked you, you had it coming. I had on the bottom, I had the Judgment, and what that actually came out was the Wheel of Fortune. To me, this is reaping what you sow. This is something coming back around. So if someone did something, I'm not going to place blame, put it where it goes. But basically, I feel like somebody thought the good times would never end. They did something impulsive with that Knight of Wands. They were found out, or someone was found out, and it ended it. These good times that would never end, ended. And now there's someone here that they're kind of just, I almost want to say rolling in the deep. Y'all remember that Adele song? Now they're, you know, we could have had it all, but this happened, and now it's like, what do you do? So they're kind of just going with the flow, because they don't know what else to do, because they're blocked from whatever this was that they thought would never end. These good times, this summertime, this happiness, this just like almost like a consistent party. They thought that would never end, and it has. And it has ended badly for someone, you or whoever you're dealing with. Because someone has moved on. They have successfully moved on. I have the 6 of Wands and the Chariot. I hope this is you. I hope that you are over this situation, over this person. I don't know. It could go either way. But basically, to me, this is someone who, you know, there was something very happy, very stable, a reckless action that was found out, caused this to be cut off and stopped in its tracks. And now somebody is in deep regret over the way that things have played out. So let me see. King of Cups and 9 of Swords. Why? 7 of Clubs. There could be gossip around this situation, causing you to try to have to stay out of your feelings, or you could just, again, be trying to keep these feelings down. You could be just like kind of stuffing them down. When these emotions surface and you start to feel this way, you could be just, you know, doing everything you can to just stamp them down and keep them down. What's that? There's a song, Send the Pain Below. Whatever that song is, that's a line from the song. I can't remember the name, but Send the Pain Below, I think is what some of you are trying to do, or whoever you're dealing with is trying to do. So if you're out there and, you know, dealing with somebody and they seem, like I said, like everything's fine on the surface, it's not. It's not. If this is you, it's not. 5 of Hearts. Yeah, there's remorse here, There's sadness about whatever these happy times were that you thought would never end. It's almost like looking back on it with remorse, like, damn, I should have looked in. I kind of should have got out of my own way. I should have seen how good this was. I should have seen what this was, and I should have paid more attention to it. You know, I was so wrapped up in my friends, or so wrapped up in everything else, so wrapped up in my problems, that I didn't see actually how good I had it. You know, and maybe it seems so stable that it's like, you know what, this isn't going anywhere, so I can afford to look at other things. This isn't going anywhere, so I don't have to appreciate this right now. I don't have to focus on this right now. I don't have to look around me and see how beautiful things are now, because I've got this to deal with. And now there's a lot of remorse attached to that, because it's like, if I had only given it a second thought, I could have seen how good this was then. You know, again, there's some type of trust being lost with this Eight of Pentacles here, and again with the Seven of Swords reversed. Something was found out, and now that foundation, that the trust between these people provided for these good times to just seemingly exist on their own, they're gone. It's gone now. It can't exist on its own anymore. It can't just be like this anymore, because somebody ruptured the foundation with whatever action that they took that was impulsive, that was sneaky. It ruptured this. And now those good times are gone. I don't know if any of you read H.P. Lovecraft. I love it to death, but there's a story in there called The White Ship, and basically this guy, he's a lighthouse keeper, and he sees this white ship, and he walks somehow across the water, gets on the ship, and they just visit all these lands, and each one is more fantastic than the one in front of it. But he can't appreciate how beautiful they are, because he's so worried about the next and how much more beautiful that one's going to be, that eventually, you know, the ship runs back ashore, and you know, it's supernatural sci-fi, so it's weird, but basically, since he couldn't appreciate how beautiful everything that he had was, and how much of a gift that was, and how special / weird that was, he can never have it again. And it feels very much like this Nine of Swords energy. It's almost like, you know, you had something, you thought it was going to last forever, and you thought it was always going to be there, and by somebody's action, yours or the other person, it's gone, and it can never be the way that it was again. You can't ever get back to that part again, and that's probably why this Nine of Swords is here. It is, in fact, the end, and there's no other way to see it now. There's no way to get away from it. You know, you might be pushing your feelings down and, you know, trying to just keep afloat on top of all of this, but it doesn't change it. You know, the course that you're on now is the course that you're on now, or the other person, whatever. But, God, that's so funny. That's so funny, because I just said that. This right here, what I showed you guys was the Eight of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Pentacles. That's Nine of Pentacles energy, and here we go. So now it's like, you have no choice but to continue the way that you're going on your own. Because whatever this was back here, it's no more. If this was a person, they're gone. If this was a situation, it's done. Whatever's left is whatever you have left, and whatever you have left is what you're going to have to work with. Unfortunately, if this is you, it could be the other person. Could be completely turned around. You know, maybe they didn't appreciate you. They didn't see how good they had it. And now whatever they work with, they're going to have to work with it on their own. Yeah, it's like someone could have really put their all into it and just really was about this, but because of whatever happened, it's like, you know what, I can't. It's not that I don't want to, I can't. Because of what's happened, I can't be involved in this anymore, and I'm gonna leave. The Wheel of Fortune, to me, just, it's a card of motion, it's a card of continuing and going on, and it's like, maybe this person decided that, hey, whatever happened, this, as good as it was, it can't be anymore, and I have to leave, and I have to go by myself. However it goes. Or, you know, actually, no, there's not really another way to look at that. It's like somebody regretting that now they have to, whatever they're doing, whatever path that they're on, they're regretting that now they have to walk alone or apart from this other person, or on a different situation. If you lost a job and there's absolutely no way that you can get it back, it's like, you know what, whatever I have is what I have, and I have to go on with that because there is no other recourse because of whatever this sneaky action was that was taken and then uncovered. We can't go back. It's like you can't go back to yesterday. Clearly something happened that shouldn't have happened, but we can't go back to yesterday and do anything about it. The only recourse is, again, to look towards the future with this Wheel of Fortune and take another leap of faith when you're ready. There you go with the Fool. But that's good because it's like your victory now, whoever this is, your victory is forward. And that's good because in this situation, there's nowhere to go but forward. So however bad it was, however bad it feels, just keep trying to stay on top of it, and whatever's coming, it's better. So again, what I said in the beginning, I'll say it again. For whoever this is for, this too shall pass. So that's all I've got. I'll be uploading more of these, so check back with me.